Whoa, another response video to Fred. 4-minute video. I don't think it'll be adding up to much. Maybe I'll read some of the comments. I think what's going on here, the argument's pretty simple. There's lots of these elitists, whatever, the Scary Edwards guy, these people who think philosophy is something you really have to get all this background information, because the truth, the real intricacies and meaning is somehow in one of these quantum layers. It's in this weird behavior of photons, when they approach a two-slit experiment. That's where the truth lies, and it's in some sort of bizarre nuance in between religion and science, and it's caught in there. There's where the truth is. It's somewhere floating around in some sort of crap. Even arguing the biology, and let's go through the biology and try to extract some sort of little angel gene. There might be an angel gene in there. Blah 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 blah. No. So yeah, you don't have to know all the little parts inside of a cell to know what a cell is, to know what replication is, to know the basic mechanism, the fact that it's 4 billion years of that stuff. You don't have to have a chemistry degree to understand, that the sun beats down on a sea of ammonia on planet Earth in a kind of caustic atmosphere, and a little, bunch of compounds start to form, and those compounds smash into each other constantly over billions or millions of years, and eventually, whoa, okay, one of them ends up being this DNA molecule, and the race is on. You don't need a degree in advanced physics to understand something as simple as, yes, these are little machines, they fight with each other for survival, and that's the standard of fitness. These concepts aren't, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go to a university to learn this stuff. You don't have to spend your life shuffling through pages and pages and pages of poetry and bibble-babble and nonsense to realize God is a fantasy, just a made-up crock of crap, and that the reality is in the matter. It's in the energy. This is just disgusting, and that, you can see the value relativism leaking back into this conversation. That's really what this is all about. If you claim that the existence of a sentient being creates value, that claim is somehow outrageous, because it doesn't fit in with this notion that we can just all make it up. We can all just declare value. I like the color green, therefore green is good. And it's that only exists for my lifetime, and then some other color is the best color. There is no intrinsic or fundamental concern. We can all just make up our values, and to suit our convenience. And certainly the world's run on that kind of crap. That's how we end up in this elitist, capitalist crap world. It's because assholes can sit there and just deny what's happening. They can deny what everything they touch and consume and live with is made out of. They can look at a diamond and pretend people didn't die for this stupid thing. Yeah, but it's all pretending. It's all evasion. And now they can't. They're so evasive that now you can't even. They won't even have the argument, because arguing is somehow now. That's not in the ether. That's not part of the, let's all just make it up kind of philosophy. You can't have a make it up world if people argue, because then you'll expose each other for the frauds that you are. You're all naked emperors. That's all it comes down to. The whole crowd everybody's naked in terms of having any credibility. None of you are willing to do what it takes to have any integrity, which is fight for it. And so fuck you.
Very quick response to your video, Gary. Thinking versus saying versus insulting versus defending. And there's just one little point towards the end, around the 19-minute mark. where you say you haven't seen me engage with people's ideas and then try to defeat them. You haven't seen me demonstrate I'm the better gladiator.
Yeah, I didn't say that, so that's just a lie. You know, what I said is I haven't seen you demonstrate the fact that your authorities and your competences exist, that you're correct, that you're right, that for some reason I should listen to you when you say my authorities are correct. I haven't seen you demonstrate that. And so why should I take your word for it? That's all I said. You're just saying you're right. You're saying you know. These authorities are the authorities. Read these books and you will know the truth. That's what you're saying. Yet I haven't seen you demonstrate where your God has defeated some other God.
That's not what I do. I don't do that, Gary. Other people do that. I don't. Occasionally.
Yeah, well, I think Aristotle and Socrates, and I think every person who opined in all of history had to defend those opinings. None of them could just sit there and walk on their laurels and say, I am the speaker of the truth, and me and my clan will tell you what the truth is, and you will trust us. Yeah, well, screw that. That only works for religious kooks, right?
I pick people up like I'm picking you up right now. But generally I don't do that. I'm not interested in it. It's just not something I'm interested in.
Well, again, that wasn't the subject. I don't care what you do. You're telling me, okay? You're sitting there and telling me you know I'm stupid, that I'm ignorant, that I'm ill-informed, that I'm this, that I'm that. You're critiquing me, son of a bitch. And I'm supposed to say what? You're not critiquing me with a fucking fact. You're critiquing me with fucking goddamn slander. And I'm supposed to take it seriously. And I'm saying, well, why would I take it seriously when he hasn't demonstrated himself capable or competent of proving that when he makes these accusations? So go ahead. Show me where you have proven yourself a reliable testifier to who is Satan. Who is the anti-intellectual. Well, I haven't seen you do that. So until you do that, yeah, why should I pay any fucking attention to some jackass with a bad haircut?
Because I don't think it works very well on the internet, right, apart from anything else.
Yeah, I don't think, I don't believe, and no fucking goddamn argumentation defending any of that crap. So yeah, fuck that.
It just doesn't work very well. No, I'm interested in another part of the creative intellectual process.
Right, the creative intellectual process. The make God out of this somehow. Let's make a God out of this somehow. That's all it is. Right, exactly. It's dialogue about how we can pervert and twist reality into something that looks like God. All right, I got it. That's right. You're creating the truth. I'm attempting to discover the truth. Yes, those are diametrically opposed fucking functions. So of course we don't get along. It's oil and fucking water. I'm attempting to discover a truth. You're attempting to create one. Fine. We've solved the problem.
Which is about sharing ideas. Now you might think that's whooshy and mushy and wishy-washy and all those kind of things, but fuck what you think, really.
Yeah, fuck what you think, really, okay? Yes, I'm with Aristotle and Socrates and all the great thinkers of mankind forever who stood up and said, okay, throw your argument. What's your argument, shithead? And what's your counter-argument, buttfuck? Yeah, that's right. I'm for that.
But I don't do the gladiator war thing. I don't do the versus thing.
Yeah, right. You sit in your ivory tower and throw fucking shit. That's what you do. You sit in your ivory tower and you throw shit. Which makes you the fucking piece of shit.
It's very big with some people on the internet. You being one of them.
Yeah, little shit thrower. There you go. You just threw some more shit. Yeah, you throw you and Karen and do in the morning your little slanderous toilet talk. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you have hankies on the poo as you throw them. You know, let them eat poo. Let them eat poo. Let's throw some poo at the heathens and the realists. You know, the discover the truthers because we're creative. Fuck you. Yeah, I can analogize you easy enough. I can see right through it.
the versus thing. Versus is, it's a spectator sport. Gladiator wars, it's a spectator.
No, it's a function of law. It's a function of how you resolve dispute, how you resolve conflict, how you resolve contradiction, how you resolve issues. There's no fucking point in us existing if you're not trying to understand. And if all you're trying to do is understand understanding, well, that's not going to get you anywhere. Let's talk about talking about taking the right road. Yeah, let's all just talk about what road is a road and what road is roady and what road is... let's never decide on we actually have to take a road. We actually have an obligation to the truth to actually get something right. No, because you don't take anything seriously, because you are a value relativist. You just don't see anything on the line. So you think you can all have your wimpy wampy little conversation about what road to take forever, because you don't see that, oh yes, billions of sentient creatures are on the line. They're in cages right now. All kinds of shit's going on right now. There's doom hanging over the fucking world. And what are you doing? Oh, I'll have a couple of kids. Yeah, okay, we already got how relaxed and comfortable you are. So yes, for you, it's all about just talking about a vacation. Yes, that's right. It's not talking about the fact that there's critical decisions to be made that will implicate billions of sentient creatures, and you'll just have a wank instead. Got it. Understood. You're here for the entertainment. Got it. That's what intellectuals do.
Don't do that. If you don't like it, fuck off, But I know you did.
Yeah, I don't need to fuck off, okay? I don't like religion, and I can't just fuck off. You have to argue with these assholes because they're trying to propagandize. They're seducing people with their mishmash. So you have to argue with them because they're controlling minds, unfortunately, shithead. So yeah, I have to deal with you because you're just another fucking religious propagandist on the fucking internet that has to be dealt with. Fuck. Another blight.
Do that. But the thing about when people do that is, it seems to me...
Yeah, it seems to you.
Is they're going to have to be right. I don't mind you picking up on and criticising what I say, doing the gladiator war thing. I don't mind you doing that.
Cool.
But you've got to do it right.
Oh.
You've got to do it right.
By, again, Fred of Marcus of Queensberry rules or something? What do you have rules about that too? You won't explain where you got your rules from. They're in the magic quantum box. They're in the 14th volume of the douchebag Wonka Tonky. He did a whole expose on it in his 4 volumes of Bibble Babble.
You did the, and not just me, but anybody. I mean, when you did the review of the Antonio Damasio video, it was fucking embarrassing how many things he got wrong there. You didn't understand him. And if you're going to criticise...
Oh, whatever. Go ahead and prove some of that. Would you please? Go ahead and prove some of that, please. Fuck you. I'll do more videos of his, okay? Yeah, I'll keep doing more and more videos, and I'll just defy you and dare you. I don't think the guy... I'd love to see the conversation between you and him. I'd love to see it. And you can tell him what he really meant. Fucking idiot. He clearly stated it, okay? Yeah, reptiles have a self. Yeah, you don't like to hear that, but that's the truth of it. They feel, fuckhead. He said it.
Someone. You're going to attack someone's position in a gladiatorial way. You've got to understand them.
Oh, I didn't attack his position, you fucking idiot. Show me the attack in that video, you stupid fuck. We basically agreed. How the fuck did I attack the video, retard? God, you're just incredible. You're fucking... You're fucking insane. I don't know how you could possibly interpret that video as an attack. You're fucking insane.
I mean, the reason why I'm coming at you now, by the way, Gary, is because you're rude. And by that, I don't just mean that you swear. I mean, you make videos about me.
No, you're rude, asshole. No, you make videos about other people. You make implications and suggestions and implications. Yeah, implications is key. That's enough of a word right there. You imply things, and you think they're not insulting, but they are, you fucking insulting slob.
And you don't tell them you've made them, so you're not giving people the right to reply. usually until way afterwards. I mean, I'm guessing that you egotistically imagine everybody watches your videos, but I only watch some of your videos.
No, I don't egotistically think you do, because, yeah, I don't think you want to deal with the argument. So I never presume that you watch my videos. And I comment on what people are saying on YouTube. That's right. Other people are making videos on YouTube and I comment on them. You want to hear what I have to say? Fine. You don't want to hear? Then don't watch the videos. I happen to watch your videos because I'm saying, yeah, he's probably going to slander me, or some cunt in his fucking, one of these fucking Karen or douchebag in the morning is going to say some slanderous shit on his video, and he's going to complain about people. Oh, well, don't be impolite. But he's going to let all that shit slide. Fuck you.
Occasionally, I didn't even know you'd shifted your channel until last week, I think. So, so when I go to your channel and I see you've made some videos talking about me, you're not talking to me because you haven't sent me those videos.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not talking to you. That's right. I've already declared I have no conversation to have with you in a civil manner. You have insulted me to the fucking core, you douchebag, and I don't accept the insult. I'm saying fuck you, prove something, shithead, or shut the fuck up. That's right. I hate your fucking guts. Can I make it clearer than that? I think you're an arrogant, fucking obnoxious douchebag. Yeah, why the fuck would I want to have a conversation with you, you stupid cunt? I think you're a religious fucking kook who's hiding and veiling a bunch of crap.
I was talking about some criticism that you have of one of my videos. And then I hear what you say about me, and it's just shit. You know, on one of them, I can't remember which one it is. If you really want to know, I'll go back and look. In one of my videos,
yes, exactly. I would like you to play one of my videos. Play an F-list video, play a video, and sit there and point out how you know you're smarter, how you know that's wrong. Yeah, I'd like you to be specific for a change, you fucking goddamn slandering cunt.
What I'd said to the word mush. I understand you think it's mush, but it wasn't mush in that particular case.
Well, I'm sorry. If I called it mush, it's fucking mush, okay? Until you prove otherwise, and you have no, as you've pointed out, you have no desire to prove what you say. You just wish to say it. So fuck you.
And whilst about a third of the things I say are speculative, most of it isn't, because I don't care if you believe this or not, but most of the time I do know most of what I'm talking about to be correct. I know.
Correct by who? By the authorities say so. Okay, that's your standard. The authorities have told me so. Well, that's not good enough for me, shithead. So if you're going to say there's angels in the DNA, I guess I'm going to wait till you prove it. I'm not taking your word for it.
That because I studied it really, really carefully.
Whatever.
For 7 years.
Who cares?
So,
how long? You obviously didn't get it right, so it doesn't matter how long you study it. You didn't get it right.
Yeah. So that's. If you're going to do the gladiator war thing, you have to do it right, and you have to do it honestly, which means that you have to understand what the...
Oh yeah, well, I'm not going to accept this dishonest argument, okay? I mean, all my videos are there. I never take any of the videos down. If you think I lied or distorted something, then you just cut that clip out and you say, look, this was a distortion, Gary, or you misunderstood. I mean, I certainly can misunderstand what somebody's saying in a video. Everybody does that. They respond to a comment and they misinterpret how the person was saying the comment. So if that's all you're going to pick on, I think it's bullshit. But fine, go ahead. Make your argument. But you're not making an argument. This isn't an argument. This is just a fucking ridicule. And fuck you for it. I don't need it. And I'm going to respond to it in kind. Fuck you, you slandering, shit-talking, potty mouth fuckhead.
Person is saying before you critique it, not just dismiss it by mush. So when I come across your channel and I see 2 or 3 videos with a conference report on or something like that, and I look at them and yeah, okay, you call me a fuckwad and I don't really care about that, but then you just completely fucking misrepresent what I've said and then attack the straw man that you create. That's just fucking...
Yeah, whatever. Prove it. Prove it, prove it, prove it. No, you won't bother doing that. Because that's not the game you liars are in. You're not in the proving game. You're just in the arrogant, obnoxious, elitist prick game.
Dishonest. You know, I don't do the gladiator war thing, Gary. I don't do the verse.
No, you do the pompous, arrogant motherfucker thing. Yeah, we got that.
Thing very often. You do. But if you're going to do it, you have to do it honestly, right?
Oh, whatever. You know, if you're going to stick your head further up your ass, I would suggest you grease it with some Vaseline.
Is that this?
Interesting ending. Jesus, there's no fucking point. But we might as well. So let's read some of this shit. Let's find the comment page. Ah, dear. He's got another video coming where he's going to demonstrate that value is relative. I think that's what's coming. So this ought to be good. Yes, it ought to be. One hopes. So whatever a side 10 is, you may have a better chance of honest, fair discussion by engaging side 10. Now again, so yes, playing videos is a crime. Don't play somebody else's video, because then you could demonstrate yourself to be a horrible, evil person. And wait a minute, yeah, that's right. It would be right out in the open, and oh yeah, that's no good, having it right out in the open. There'd be no chance of misunderstandings are good, right? Yeah, so you wouldn't want to have a circumstance where there could be no possibility of somebody pulling the wool over your eyes, because they actually have to have all the wool right in front of you. Oh, but let's ignore all that. Yeah, it's much better to lie and paraphrase, as Do in the Morning does. Oh, great text. One is right and the rest are wrong. Therefore, no, that's not. We may all be wrong, but that doesn't matter. Therefore, people have to fight it out for who is right. Well, the point is that we're not talking about nothing. We're not talking about meaningless, insignificant stuff. Again, the welfare of blah, 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 blah is on the line, and all you douchebags just don't want to deal with that. So you want to have some kind of silly-billy conversation where you just all stick your fingers up your ass and say, does my finger smell more than your finger? Well, go ahead. You do that. I'm going to do something else. Hence Vlogerdome, a Mad Max arena in which truth shall be decided by verbal combat. Well, I mean, the truth has to be tested, right? So you're suggesting that the truth shouldn't be tested? The truth claim shouldn't be tested? I'm saying we should test the fuck out of them. I'm saying we should bounce them off the walls and beat them on the ground, do all kinds of shit to test the motherfucking hell out of them. So yeah, I agree. I think testing is great. You think, no, we shouldn't bother with any of that. We should all just sit there and play a game of hopscotch. Well, I'm not here to play hopscotch, fuckhead. Let's see. You've got to understand them. Now, remember, this is, I mean, you have to understand what the person is saying. Well, whatever. I'm reminded of something Christopher Hitchens said to some theologian. I'm paraphrasing. No, you're lying is what you're no doubt doing. You leave me with the uneasy impression that you haven't studied at all the content of the argument against your position. Well, I don't think, Do in the Morning, you have studied nothing. You're an ignorant, crazy, insane, slandering bitch. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. And your twin sister. It might be inane to do the verses thing instead of the verses thing. Right? It might be inane to do the verses thing instead of the verses thing. Still, here's a verses thing Gary might identify with, whatever that is. One of my greatest talent lies in making those who wrong me suffer horribly. Now, now that's the paraphrase. I have absolutely no interest in any of you assholes. I don't give a fuck what you do. And it's not about wronging me. It's about wronging the fucking right to have an opinion and the right to express that opinion if it's in conflict with you elitist cunts. That seems to be the crime here. Somebody is disagreeing with your value relative wishy-washy crap, and you find that offensive, so you slander them. Alright? But all that this is just such a disgusting slander. Where have I ever said I have any interest in you suffering horribly? I have an interest in you getting exactly what you deserve. Now, maybe that is suffering horribly. But fuck you, lying cunt bitch. Yeah. Oh, another bitch. Well said. It's a fascinating phenomenon, and one that Gary is certainly very good at. In that he seems to be able to comprehensively pull the wool over people's eyes. There you go. So, by playing somebody's video and actively responding to exactly what they said instead of your silly lying paraphrases, I am pulling the wool over people's eyes. until they're at the receiving end. I have to say that while I've never agreed with his philosophy, I was probably one of those. Yet when he does it to you, you realize how he's taking sentence by sentence completely out of context and giving no room to reply, since there's nothing real there to respond to. So there you go, nothing real there to respond to. So you're making a claim that I've completely distorted, and yet there's nothing real. Complete distortion, but nothing you can respond to. Now, isn't that surprising? No, I think the reason why you can't respond is because you're frickin' defeated in the argument entirely. There's no way you can respond, so you don't respond. Yeah, I think that's probably the answer. I mean, it really isn't that hard to cut a clip out of a video. You hold the camera up, you play the part where I distorted what you said, and you said, see, you distorted what I said. And then I can either explain that I'm sorry, yeah, I jumped at the first part of that sentence and I should have waited for the rest, or something like that. But overall, the fact is your video gets played and I respond to the points. And unlike what you people do, which is, quote, lies, one of my greatest talents lies in making those who wrong me suffer horribly, which has absolutely nothing to do. You can't prove any of that at all. I've done nothing malicious on the internet ever. So it's just a lie from a slandering cunt who has done malicious things and then lied about it. Who has photoshopped people and then lied about it. Yeah. Amazing. Just fucking amazing. So anyway. Oh, Gary Edwards, this is good. You and I are just arrogant elitists, Fred. This is true. How dare we have put years of effort into cultivating humility and deference towards the virtues and skills of serious scholarship. So he's a serious scholar. Yes, he's serious. I'm serious scholar, man. That's what his X power, his mutant power. He's serious scholar, man. That other Gary lives in a shack in the woods. Oh, there we go. Has unkempt hair. Why don't you add like the phrase, much like Einstein's. Yes, in keeping with the Einstein tradition. Why don't you put that after that? And rants about things. I make a lot of different kinds of videos. Some of them I'm ranting because I'm being slandered by fat, doofy pigs in hats. And then other videos I just opine on subjects and explore the implications of a certain train of thought and such. But no, you won't concede that truth because it's the truth and you find truth caustic and disgusting. Okay, we get it. Tubby little liar. Yeah. Fuck you. Why don't you try some more editing tricks? See if you can make an audience out of some more editing tricks. Yeah. Fuck. I hate this place. I hate planet Earth. So I love this stuff. The truth that this Carla is one of these fucking value relativist bitches. The truth is that the hedonic values, suffering, pleasure, that appear in the value equation are only relative to the sentient beings who experience them. I mean, it's just so stupid. I mean, really, it's just stupid. It's stupid to say that value doesn't exist when sentience exists. It's just stupid. You're saying that it wouldn't matter. Again, it just wouldn't matter if I create a bunch of rats and then stick fucking knives in all of them. That somehow there's no value equation objective to that circumstance. That it can't be understood to be that value is being damaged, that there's a negative value happening. And it's not just in the little rat's brain, it's in the observable reality. We can observe it right out here. You don't have to be one of the rats. You can be out here and you can observe the rats and you can see the value happening. Fuck, people are just so dumb. I mean, really, I really didn't imagine that I would have to get on the internet and explain to people that suffering sucks. Just amazing. That it's a negative thing in and of itself. Amazing.